Well, hey there, YouTube. It's Petey Two Finger, and let's see. I just took some pictures a second ago. Oh, here's that folder. So, how you guys doing? We just finished making music tonight, and that's our Kita. He jumped in, got his bass case, and he's enjoying little his little spot there. It's got to be nice and warm in there, and he feels safe. That's our buddy Kita. He's a good boy. Here he is doing a little nappy time by Daddy. And we tonight we played some music. I ran through this board, and it did this clone, this silver horse was whining. It was making a high pitched noise on just one of the patches. I had it in the effects loop of the NUX MG30, and that really, I was just like, are you serious? I've never had a pedal give me any grief, and I never had a pedal give me grief with this NUX MG30 setup with the effects loop or running it before it. And then I got this clone. It's just a great sounding pedal too, and of course I'm gonna have to look into that. If you have experience with one of these pedals making a high pitched whine, I would love to hear about that. So yeah, we played this new set. This is new music here, and a couple of older pieces, but and a cover. We're doing this Teen Beat is a Sandy Nelson song. Sandy Nelson is a drummer, but when I did these backing tracks more recently, I put some of these backing tracks together. I I I was inspired to use some more unusual sounds and get a little bit more creative and uh, with the backing track. So I was really excited about playing some of this stuff. I went through on my new XMG30. Um, I mean, specifically as far as relating to the I did do some stuff with effects and echo, but it was mostly the choice of sounds. I had just some really cool and more unique synthesizer sounds. This is the stuff I just live for, utilizing stuff like that and making something that is a little bit more unique and to me cool sounding, you know. So we got some of these backing tracks that are standout, really cool. And we played this stuff tonight like for the first time. It was a long time coming. We had played through an open air setup, which is like my 2.1 Altec Lansing computer speakers playing these, and then I'm playing my guitar through um, a single patch with some delay on it on the MG300 coming out of this like monitor speaker, and my wife's got an like you could think of it as a practice amp. It's an 8-inch Eminence with a 20-watt uh, Radio Shack PA. We had a Bogan amp on there, a 10 watt, and then she's running her Boss GT1B. So we were playing this stuff for a while. I was showing her the parts, and she was getting familiar with on how to play this stuff. And it's nice to play and not have headphones, like play open air through speakers. But we live in an apartment, so we got to really be considerate of our neighbors and keep the volume level way, 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 way down, where it's ridiculous. It's so quiet. It's like just so you can hear it. We're not turning them up so you can hear it good. It's just so you can barely hear it. So we did that for a while, and then it was like we both just got clobbered with getting sick. It wasn't COVID. I could have swore we got COVID, but it wasn't. And then it came back around, and it was just a lot going on. I had a pinched nerve in my pinky underneath the callus where you fret. I had this real sharp pain, and I was unable to play guitar for 2 weeks. So finally tonight, after all of this, I built this board. It's battery powered, and then programmed patches on the MG30. I know the tempo of all the backing tracks because I've created them, so I can type the tempo into the MG30 and use the tap tempo delay to line everything up and have the modulation and delay effects running in sync with the rhythm tracks, which is really cool. So I got more adventurous in programming the NG30 and using effects that I normally don't use. Mind you, this stuff, there's one song uses a high gain patch. Everything else is more like clean. Or I've got some like lead sound on there, and there's some like halfway broken up stuff, but it's much more clean and like voxy kind of stuff. So using these tap tempo delays and stuff, it really brings another level to the music. And then programming, I went was that yesterday or the day before? I spent a good amount of time making patches for my wife's bass with the GT1B, and it's got this Terra Echo effect. It's a Boss pedal called the Terra Echo, and it's a really unique sounding effect that I found it really fit the bill. Even on bass, this was just what the doctor ordered, so I went nuts with the Terra Echo on a few of these songs, and then I had it more subtle on a bunch of them, but that's the star of the show. So we've got a bunch of cool effects and tap tempo. It's all lined up with the rhythm, so it sounds really good with utilizing the GT1, the new XMG30, and then just more adventuresome synth sounds. So we got new music. Some of it sounds really trippy with like a lot of effects and stuff. But it's not a real aggressive set. It's real versatile. There's all different styles of music in here. So I'm really proud of this work. It was a real lot of work. Didn't necessarily spend too long on it. I mean, this is going back to the summer. I wrote some of this stuff in the summer. So it's been over some months that this is coming together. And tonight was the first night that we played it. So I'm super excited. We will be bringing this stuff to you guys so you can hear it. And I just wanted to let you know we got new music, and that's what's going on, and I'm super stoked. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're feeling good and enjoying yourselves. We went out tonight. We did some grocery shopping, and I saw that they're charging $3 for a bottle of 2-liter Coca-Cola. Let's go, Brandon. Of course, it's not Joe Biden's fault. It's Trump's fault. Who knows whose fault it is? Maybe it's Santa Claus's fault. Anyway, you guys, I'll be talking to you soon. You take care of yourselves. Try to stay warm. Hug your pets. That's the most important thing. And peace.